All right, so what is happening with this case? There's an motion to revoke.
Yes, Your Honor. So I believe, of course, before we go on the record, counsel and I have spoken, and this probationer's term is going to be up in December. They've had extensive kind of medical history that kind of elucidates the potential reasons and varieties for why they've been able to comply with some of the probationer's requests and kind of meeting those requirements.
So are you withdrawing?
Well, we were hoping to have him plead true to the technical and just term unsat, if that's a possibility, or if it's easier for the court process, we're happy to withdraw it as well, whatever's the most streamlined approach, Your Honor.
All right, so he's doing fine now. Did y'all confer with probation?
We did briefly speak with probation, Your Honor, yes.
All right, if y'all don't want to withdraw the motion because of his medical health that
Sure.
that occurred, you can, but I'm not early terminating him because, and let me explain why you're not getting early termination from the court. Because according to the allegations in the motion, it's alleged that you were using alcohol. That's a problem. It's alleged that you have invalid samples that have been given. The reporting, if you're in the hospital during those months, I understand that. But you were not doing well on probation before you had the hospital issues. So I'm not inclined to terminate. He's going to be on probation until this probation ends. This is a stalking case.
Absolutely, Judge. So we will go ahead and do the withdrawal, Your Honor.
I would point out, if I may,
Yes.
that the state has been in contact with the original complainant.
Mm-hmm.
And she's had no contact with Mr. Klein for years.
Okay.
I guess the extent of the probation, I don't know how long.
No, counsel is exactly right, Your Honor. Of course, all the things that Your Honor has laid out in terms of the non-compliance, it's absolutely that's there, but I know the court had asked the state to reach out to the complainant just to kind of provide a full picture for the court. And just like counsel stated, in the past about 3.5 years, the complainant was able to confirm that there has been no contact.
All right. So, I mean, my thing still stands. The
Absolutely.
motion can be withdrawn, but he hasn't shown me anything on probation that he's successfully done anything.
Yes, Your Honor.
So you're going to be on probation until this probation ends.
Can we discuss amending any of the conditions, because he has a very difficult time making appearances as required.
All right. I had him down for reporting by Zoom.
I'm sorry.
I had him reporting for Zoom. He hasn't even done that. So that is as low as it's going to go.
All this time, Judge, these difficulties he's had, he's been in I've seen him at least 6 times myself personally in the hospital. He's had an extensive, we provided to the state 1,200 pages.
All right. So here's my question though. Has he been continuously in the hospital September, October, November, December 2023? You were in the hospital for all of those months and never left.
Most of the time, yes, sir.
All right, so then the answer to that is no. So at some point, you should have been able to report by Zoom. Zoom is just you from wherever on your computer. I've had people appear by Zoom from their hospital beds. I don't request them to do that, but they are just so intent of, nope, I don't want anybody to say that I haven't been following through. So they have Zoomed in from their hospital. You have Zoomed in from nowhere.
Zoomed in from the hospital. I've zoomed in the hospital.
All right, so he said he Zoomed in from the hospital. He still missed all these times reporting. So that's where we are. I'm not going to allow you to terminate unsat. You can withdraw the motion because you are saying he's in the hospital, but he's going to report. He needs to do what's required of him on probation.
Absolutely, Judge.
And I understand your medical issues. I understand that you've had an amputation, but I mean, having an amputation, I sympathize with you. I've watched a lot of documentaries on it, but I know that's not the same as having had it happen to you. But that doesn't mean you don't get to do probation.
Can he continue to report by Zoom then?
Yeah. Are you okay with him reporting by Zoom?
Yes, Judge.
All right, he can report by Zoom.
All right, I'll make sure that he does, and I know he will. Judge.
All right, thank you. I appreciate it. I know you'll make that happen, Judge Longoria. All right, so they'll withdraw the motion and then he's to report by Zoom.
Thank you.
And I already ordered that previously.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
May we be excused?
Once he speaks with probation, because they have new conditions for him to sign.
Yes, ma'am.
Judge, he was a little late, so it looks like he's here now. So I was just gonna let the court know, but
Yeah, and so here's the problem. I'm gonna check to see if he was a little late because he was a little late last time and I admonished him not to come in. So let me check. Yep, you were late again today. You're gonna be spending the day with us.
I've been here since 9 o'clock.
No, I called you and you didn't respond to the docket.
I didn't hear. I might have been in the restroom. I've been here for like 45 minutes, but it's okay. I understand.
So yes, what is happening with this case?
I'm gonna confer with the state judge.
All right, so have a seat. Deputy Mejia, Mr. Rosales is going to be spending the day with us today. But he can, he's not in custody, but he is not to leave the courtroom.
Thanks.
All right, so where are we on Mr. Bell?
Your Honor, we received an updated offer yesterday. The state has changed their position. For that reason, we are applying to the Veterans Treatment Court. We think that would be a good place for him. He did serve for 20 years.
All right, so here's the thing with Veterans Treatment Court.
Yes, Your Honor.
What I'm understanding is it is taking 3 months for Veterans Treatment Court. So do you have your DD 214?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so. And what is with the new case?
No new case, just new discovery.
Well, there's a checkbox here that says new case 2024. Okay,
Your Honor, that's just the case number for this case. I might
Okay.
need to scratch that part out.
all right,
Yeah.
thank you. All right, so this is what we are going to do. I'm resetting this and I'm resetting it for a month. And if he's not in Veterans Treatment Court and they haven't set it, then he's not going to Veterans Treatment Court.
Okay, Your Honor.
Felony Drug Court, the other treatment courts, they can get you in no later than 2 weeks and let you know whether or not you're accepted or not. Veterans Treatment Court needs to streamline their process. I don't know why it's so difficult for people who've served in the military to get in Veterans Treatment Court. I don't know why they don't help veterans get their DD 214 when they need it. These are just my thoughts. So we're going to call this back and we're calling it back on April 1st. And he needs to have been reviewed by Veterans Treatment Court. Veterans Treatment Court needs to have accepted him by that time. Otherwise, he's not going to Veterans Treatment Court. We'll figure something else out.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Ferguson or Mr. Bell, can you recall this for April 1st? And thank you for dressing appropriately for court.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, once you get the reset form, you're excused.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
What unfolded in this courtroom today was a raw look at two very different defendants, but one unmistakable message from the bench. Accountability is not optional. In the first case, we watched a defendant on probation for stalking try to lean on a difficult medical history, including an amputation and over 1,200 pages of hospital records, to explain away months of noncompliance. His defense asked for early termination, or at the very least an unsatisfactory discharge, but the judge was not having it. She laid out the facts clearly: missed reports, alleged alcohol use, invalid samples, and pointed out that even Zoom reporting, the absolute lowest bar the court could set, had gone unfulfilled. She acknowledged his medical struggles with genuine empathy, but drew a firm line. Hardship does not erase obligation. The one silver lining? The original complainant confirmed there had been no contact in over 3.5 years. Still, the judge held firm. Probation runs until the end. No shortcuts. Then came a veteran with 20 years of military service applying to Veterans Treatment Court. But the judge had a problem with the system itself: a 3-month wait just to get a veteran reviewed and accepted. She gave the case a hard reset to April 1st and made it clear: if Veterans Treatment Court hasn't acted by then, they're moving on. It was a rare moment where the judge directed her frustration not at the defendant, but at a process she felt was failing the very people it was designed to serve. 2 cases, 2 reminders. The court demands compliance, but it also demands that the systems supporting defendants actually do their job. And if you found this case as eye-opening as we did, hit that like button, drop your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more real courtroom breakdowns. because justice never gets old.